Hey everyone, it's Teemu here. Today I'm going to teach you that solo that I just played. And it's the guitar solo of the song Stay Forever by Poets of the Fall. So, that solo itself, it's if we get right into the theory side of it. This song itself is in the key of D minor. And the chord progression basically just have 3 chords. The chord progression goes from D minor 7 to A minor 7 to B flat major 7. But in the beginning of this chord progression I played D minor 7. But instead of playing the whole A minor 7, I changed the C to the bass. So it's basically the first inversion of the A minor 7 chord. But that's enough about the chord progression. For this solo, I highly recommend checking out the D minor scale. And then well, there are a little bit of arpeggios and bends, so I highly recommend checking out some basics of that to help you get started with this solo. So this solo itself, it has, I really love it because it has a little bit of blues vibes, then a bit jazzier things, and then a lot of like a shred elements as well. I remember hearing this solo probably first time while I was actually seeing them first time live around the Carnival of Fruit tour, which was in 2006. So there's a little bit history with the song, and the original version of this song was called Stay, if you aren't super familiar with this band or this song. So, if we just get right into the solo itself and the melody that we have there. So, the solo starts with this, I call it a little bit like a blues lick. It goes like this. And it starts like this. It starts with a slide from the 5th fret of the G string from C to D, so 5th to 7th. Then we go to the F, which is the 6th fret of the B string, back to D, then to F, and then after the F we bend the G, which is the 8th fret of the B string. So we need the whole figure with these notes goes like that. So the first lick again goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this descending line that goes like this. The descending line starts from F, from the 6th fret of the B string. Then it goes to E, the 5th fret, back to F, then to C, and then it follows the pentatonic scale. Then we do the same figure again, but move the scale, D minor scale down. So with this we go from 7th fret of the G string, 5th fret of the G string, back to 7th, then to A, which is 5th fret of the A, E string, back to 7th fret of the G string, then to the 5th, 7th and 5th, and then to the D string, 7th fret A, to the G, 5th fret of the D string, then to F, which is 8th fret of the A string. So again, the whole thing a little bit slower. Then we have a little bit like a 2-string sweep, which is we are still using the same position, but then instead we are doing this figure that starts from the 5th fret of the D string to the 7th fret to A, then 5th fret of the G string, then to the 9th fret of the G string, then we follow back, then we go back to the F, which is 8th fret of the A string, so it's like this. Then we do the same thing, but move to the 7th position, and then start the figure from the E on the 7th fret of the A string to the 8th fret of the same string to the F, 7th fret of the D string, and then to the 10th fret of the D string to the C. So that figure goes like this. And then I think I was then finished the line to the D, to the C, which is the D is 10th fret of the A string, 10th fret of the E string, and then 8th fret of the E string. Then the slide to the 10th fret to the D. So the whole thing a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do the dive bomb. Or there was a little dive bomb. So the next part of the solo goes like this. It starts with the bend on the 13th fret of the B string. It's a whole step bend. Then we go to the 10th fret of the E string, 12th fret on the same string. So it's D, E, then F, 13th fret of the E string. Then again bend, a whole step bend. Released, and to the 10th fret, a little bend on the 12th fret. We bend it a little bit, release, then it's a picking line. So it has a little bend, then we 10th fret, 13th fret, 10th fret. So 10th fret of the E string, 13th fret of the B string, 10th fret of the B string, 12th fret of the G string, and then 10th fret of the G string. So it's G, C, A, G, and F. Then we are in the 13th fret. Then it starts then there, I think the sweeping starts already on that 13th fret. And it's like, it goes like that until it goes to the sweeping part. So it's 13th fret, 10th fret of the G string to the A, and then 12th fret on the G string, and then the 10th fret of the G string. So that whole part again a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the solo ends with a little bit of sweeping. So it goes with this A minor, but then we start from the 9th fret of the G string, 10th fret of the B string, 8th fret of the E string, and 12th fret of the E string. And then we go the same way back. So then we go to the upper form of the D minor 7, so it's the same barre chord. We have here, we play the top 3, so 7th fret of the G string, which is D, F on the 6th fret of the B string, A on the 5th fret of the E string, and then C on the 8th fret of the E string. And then we go back. We go back the same way we came to the. We do go the same way back that we went to the C, to the highest note. Then we go back to the A minor kind of shape, and then to the A minor shape again here on the 12th fret, which is the same. Then which is 14th fret of the G string, 13th fret of the B string, 12th fret on the E string, and then 15th fret of the E string. So it's A, C, E, G, and then we go back the same way. I think we can also play the G at the end of it. But I would play just that A minor shape without the G on the bottom. And then slide to the D, which is the 15th fret of the B string. So the sweeping slowly goes like this. And here's the solo a little bit slower. So I hope you found this tutorial really useful. Hit thumbs up if you like this, leave a comment, subscribe my channel for more content like this. See you on the next one. Goodbye. And here's some improvising over the chord progression or the backing track that I created with the tools that I could use with that solo. Please enjoy it.